Right everyone, and welcome back to season 14 of AOR, and this is tier 2 on Xbox One. We're here today then for round 17 of the season, the United States Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. And yeah, we are on the best qualifying lap then, and yeah, coming into this race then, after quite a frustrating race after today in Japan. Probably my favourite track, but yeah, just didn't really go our way for us at all in that one. Instant right at the start and right at the end, and yeah, a whole lot of sort of traffic in the middle, and yeah, overall it's quite sort of a disappointing result for me, I thought, but yeah, certainly a good one for us in the championship. We managed to actually pull out a few points in that one, so that was a positive to that race. And yeah, I think it was actually 56 points going into this race. I can't actually remember now because I'm a little bit late with recording this, so I apologise for that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the gap was, I think, 56 points back to Brown in going into this race. So yeah, we're looking pretty good going into the final 3 races of the season then. And yeah, as long as we can get some solid points finishes then to round out the season, we should be looking pretty good in terms of the championship. But yeah, we'll have to see how we do here today. And this is a track that I didn't really think that I liked that much, but I do seem to be not too bad at. So we'll see how we do then as we come across the line. We go originally 4th, but we do get bumped down to 5th by the end, and it was Franglish then once again showing some good qualifying form there to get pole position. And the 2 new drivers then, well, in the second race now then, Drawmaster and more so 2nd and 3rd. Matt was 4th, I was in 5th. I was a little bit surprised actually to see Brown down in 6th, and maybe he didn't get a chance to do a quicker lap, but yeah, he is behind us then. And yeah, we're going to be doing a 1-stop in this race, probably doing ultra soft to soft because yeah, we'll be on used tyres for the start. And yeah, we obviously had fresh tyres when we were doing STS before, so we'll see how we do here then. We've got the lights coming on now then, and we have gone too early then. It's a jump start for us, and yeah, a big mistake there off the line. And yeah, up towards turn 1 now then, we did manage to get ahead of Matt because of that, but then we ended up on the outside line and lost a bit of ground there. We're side by side with Herschel then going round turn 2 now then and towards the S section, but yeah, he manages to get ahead of us then. And yeah, a very bad start for us then. That has pretty much ruined our race straight away then, and yeah, so stupid from us there. And I will actually explain in a minute what happened there, but yeah, I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, back to what's happening now then. Herschel is at the inside of Matt then, and out of control there a little bit, sliding it about, and I think he's lost position there to us as we're once again side by side then. Looks like we are just about edging ahead as we head down the straight. Not that it matters too much because we'll be pitting for a drive through at the end of this lap, but yeah, down to the left-hander then. Still don't know any of these corner numbers, but yeah, we're back up to 5th then. There's a yellow flag behind us. I believe that is Ellis and Brown that have just collided then, so yeah, that's a shame for them then, because that's set them back quite a bit looking at the map. And yeah, there's our drive-through penalty and that we've got to serve at the end of this, well, at the end of, well, within 3 laps I should say. But we're going to serve it now then, just to get ourselves out of the traffic and yeah, try and rebuild something then in this one. But here we come now then. I'll explain what actually happened here. As you'll see, there was like a low connection bar on Franglish's car, which was like right behind my start lights, and you can see that like just disappeared when the 5 lights were on, and I'm pretty sure that was what distracted me there, because I don't know what else would have made me like gone early there. But I think just that slight like movement or disappearing thing just distracted me for a second and made me think it was the lights. But yeah, really stupid mistake for me there nonetheless, and I'm not going to try and use that as an excuse because it really isn't. But yeah, I think that's what happened, as we had not in very early then for soft tyres. We then had a bunch of people come in on lap 7 for super soft tyres, which did surprise me because I did think that most people would try and 1-stop this if they could. And by lap 9 we've already got Franglish onto the back of us then, so yeah, you can see just how much that's hurt us in this race then, because the front runners have already caught up to us. But if we are doing a one stop, then that may be good news for us that some people are on two stop, because we could end up back with them near the end. But yeah, Franglish has gone through there. On to lap 10, Drawmaster pits in for soft tyres. He'll probably be one stopping from there then. And we've got LGS just behind us now then on the super soft tyres. And yeah, it's going to be hard to sort of hold him off here then, as though he's get to a bit later on in the lap and he just got such a much better drive out of the S section there. And he's going to be through, I think, before we even get to the DRS straight. And through he goes. I think he was just about behind when we went through a detection point, so yeah, he's going to have DRS now to pull away, and we'll just have to try and keep in the slipstream here then. And well, we won't be able to go for an overtake back, I don't think, but at least to defend the position from Drawmaster for the time being. And yeah, he's all over the back of us there, and it looks like LGS is already pulling away from us in the Ferrari there. And we've got well, we're going to go defensive into the left hand then, just in case he tried to go for a dive bomb there, but he gets a much better drive now, and he's going to just, I think, drive around the outside of us in this right hander. We're on very old tyres at this point there when we just understeer into him there, and we half spin off the track. I think Drawmaster went a little bit wide there. I don't think there's really much I could do. I really was just understeering so badly on these tyres. You can see they're very worn at this point. I don't think there's really much he could do either there, in fairness, because you know, he had much better tyres. He was entitled to go on the outside, and he did leave plenty of room on the inside. So yeah, that was just unfortunate really. We were on so much worn tyres. I should point out as well that, you know, once I could see my race was pretty much ruined, that I did just decide to stay out until lap 11 and just to get onto the super soft tyres to the end, because you know, they worked for me in STS, and I thought I might as well just try and you know, try and recover something in this race. As we drop down to 10th place, and that's going to be last place soon, because Coldhead soon retires after this. And well, the top two in the championship then are currently the last two in the race. And a shame really, we haven't really made wheel-to-wheel battles with Brown during this season, despite us being the top two in the championship. And unfortunately this one really didn't last long, because he is already on old soft tyres by this point, having had that incident on lap 1, and we got through there quite comfortably into 9th place. And really a shame that he had that incident near the start, because yeah, we may have had a bit of a battle there, but no, it ended very quickly there. And Midget pitted soon after that. Well, I think it was soon after that for the super soft, and he pulled away because obviously his were fresh. Herschel, I think, had some sort of incident that dropped him back, and then he had to pit again anyway, so that moved us up into 8th position. And yeah, now it's just a case of hoping that other people have penalties, or more penalties than us at least. I think I had one, I can't remember now, but yeah, we had Matt in front of us then, and he'd been on those tyres for a very long time, and annoyingly he was on like, he was in like the mid 80s I think on his tyre wear, and he didn't get a puncture. So I was hoping maybe I could do another place there towards the end, but it wasn't to be, as we crossed line for 8th, but Midget did have a lot of penalties, and that moved us up to 7th place then. Yeah, with everyone actually getting a penalty in that race. And yeah, it was actually LGS who took the win then. Incredibly, his first win since Canada, which really is a surprise, because he's been right up there all season. And that does actually move him up to, well, back up to 2nd place in the championship then. What with us only finishing 7th and Brown only finishing 9th. And yeah, it's Branglish and Bobbert then who rounded out the podium then. And the two new drivers then in 4th and 5th, Matt in 6th and us in 7th, with Midget in 8th, Brian 9th, and who was it? Yeah, Herschel ruining the reputation of the league by crashing out on the final corner. But yeah, the championship standings then, is, as I say, is LGS who moved up to 2nd place after this then, 52 points behind us, and then it's Brown in 3rd, 60 behind us. So yeah, I mean, it was a disappointment race for us once again, but sort of damage limitation in the championship really. We've kept we've kept a nice lead there still going into the final 3 races. So yeah, we're looking pretty good, I think, going into Mexico. We'll see if we can wrap things up there. Probably not though, because not really that quick around there, but we'll see how it goes anyway. Hope you enjoy this race though. Leave a like if you did, and I shall see you then for Mexico. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.